Today let's look at the formation which I personally use to come back into the game when I'm losing. It doesn't matter how many goals you're behind, as long as it's not 4 goals margin, and even when the clock is not yet 80 minutes, still in those moments you just switch to the formation and try and make comebacks. So after the formation we shall look at some of the tips which will guide you to make comebacks. So let's jump into the video. So when I'm trailing I always switch to 4-2-2. In terms of defense style, since we are losing you go for press after possession loss. This tactic will press the opponent immediately after you have just lost the ball, especially in the opponent's half, around the 18-yard. You can use this advantage and try to counterattack immediately and punish the opponent. The tactic will put your opponent on pedestal and he will be forced to defend. Width I go for 45, then the depth I go for 70. I want that high line for 2 reasons. 1. It's easy for you to press the opponent, then 2. It tempts the opponent to go for counterattacks. He will be most likely to use through passes, so this gives you the opportunity to defend and get the ball. It limits the opponent's time on the ball, because he will be tempted to go for counterattacks every time. Build-up play I go balanced. Others like to go for fast build-up, but balance gives you that control. You can keep holding the ball and pass around if the opponent is defending well, or if any slight space for through pass, you can go for counterattack, so balanced is good. Chance creation I go for balanced also, it's the same reason. Width I go for 50, then players in the box I go for 5. Corners I put it on 3 bars, then free kicks 1 bar. In terms of instructions, both fullbacks I leave them on balanced. On attacking runs, I don't like them to stay behind, and also I don't want them to join attack every time, leaving the team vulnerable to counterattacks, so I leave them on balanced. They join the attack when the right moment arrives, then run tight I set them on overlap. Here they run through the wing, not the middle area, which helps them to recover at least. The 2 midfielders I leave them on balanced, cover wing. When the fullback runs forward, the midfielder at time will cover the winger when the team loses the ball, if the fullback is caught out of position. The 2 wingers I set them on stay forward, and I do the same to the 2 strikers, stay forward. So we want them to stay forward and be ready to attack in numbers, especially during counterattacks, and also they stay forward to press. Here it's easy to apply pressure. Then the goalkeeper I set him on, comes for crosses, and keeper sweeper. The first tip is to set your mindset well. You concede 2 or 3 goals, others think it's over and they quit the game. In these situations, personally I just need to score 1 goal and see what happens, and to assure you the game is toxic, it will give you that goal, it will force the opponent to make some mistakes. That's the mindset which take us to number 2. If you're 2 or 3 goals down, and the time hasn't clocked 60 minutes, the first thing to do is make sure you don't concede another goal in the next 10 minutes. This will set up that momentum, because now your opponent is overconfident. First take down his ego even if it means to first pause the game and relax, because it could be you, not fully focused on the game. Pause and relax for 30 seconds. Then return back into the game. 3. Make substitutions. In the game of FIFA substitutes are very important, especially strikers. Always have that super sub, that striker on the bench, and also that midfielder. The last tip, if you have leveled the game, now the opponent will try and start attacking also, even possessing the ball, for you just continue attacking the way you have been attacking, because the momentum is now on the side of your team. So make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.